nearly 9 out of 10 people suffer from financial stress. This lunar eclipse that is coming is so strong that this is your chance to get out of your financial stress. Great gurus from all over the world knows about this ancient Sri Yantra that if you use it, if you want fast results, in my experience, using eclipse is the best time to manifest. And you combine the Sri Yantra, you will be so surprised. I will be performing a specific ritual with a prayer that will energize this yantra, this eclipse. Visit my website, eatreadlove.me. Hi, Gemini. Welcome to my channel. You are walking away from something that has been bothering you. It's quite toxic, actually, to be honest. You feel drained emotionally, mentally, and it feels like the relationship has been like sucking you dry. Look at that. I'm just reshuffling. It's not yet the actual read. Welcome to my channel. How is the Gemini doing? We are back. We have a lot to catch up on. This is your monthly for September. And I do apologize, of course, if there has been some big delay, okay, with Ichi Love, one with the YouTube, of course, because I have been busy, very, very busy. First, we're still continuously shipping. Imagine that. Lionsgate, we're still shipping it. Yes, because it was energized during that time, and thousands have wonderfully trusted us, and we are shipping it by the day. And I haven't stopped, guys. Oh my god, it's crazy. And for everyone, also for all the Gemini who has already got pre-ordered, because we are expecting the lunar eclipse this coming September, because it's your September monthly. And for everyone who's manifesting money, right? And I was teaching everyone, and in all the signs about the Sri Yantra, and just how many people has made their pre-order is crazy. So as I was saying, this is just a small segment to thank everyone for everyone who's getting their lunar eclipse. People are getting ready. Let me show with you guys. Oh, welcome to the residence, by the way. So this, okay, is you're gonna follow me now, and these are the people who has pre-ordered their lunar eclipse, especially you, your sign. Okay, well, look at this. It's all going and going and going and going, and mind you, the house, of course, is a little bit big. Okay, so here we're gonna see everything all the way, actually, to to where I make your kits. So these are pre-ordered, which means you're not gonna get it until after the eclipse, because I would have to energize it. But people are already getting ready for it, which is I'm very excited. So here it is now, and we have landed, of course, to our desk over here. So thank you very much. I know it's a little dark over here because this was just impromptu. I'm just so surprised with the thousands of orders. Thank you very much, and make sure to check out our lunar eclipse kit down there, and I'll see you. Yes. So I'm overjoyed. Thank you for pre-ordering. And if you are wondering, the Sri Yantra, I'll talk more about it later. But normally I do my release in my newsletter. Of course, we have our own app at Eat Read Love, available in Apple and Android. So that's why it's like once it goes viral, it goes like crazy like that. Ooh, see that? Okay. Yeah, you're gonna see it. It's literally the Sri Yantra. Okay, I made something special, of course, for this month of September. Um, we are doing your tarot, of course, love and money, and I'm gonna do your how do you call this? Your oracle. If you're new to my channel, let me just explain how it works. Um, I'm Sal. I do the reads here with my own take. I don't people please here. So if you're going to tell me how to run my channel, open your own channel, then do whatever you want. Okay. But I love to talk about my wonderful, handcrafted treasures. I do Sidereal Vedic astrology. I have published 4 tarot decks already, together with an oracle deck, the girl deck. I need to check it in my archives. Where's the girl deck? Because I can't see it, right? I can check. I can find it right now. But you're more than welcome to stay if you vibe like me. But if not, then you gotta go. Okay. So if you're gonna stay, then let me share with you guys, of course. I want to explain to everyone how, in the mundane level in astrology, excuse me, how it will affect every one of us. Welcome, everyone, to your astrology. Every time I try to be serious, I can. Okay. Well, welcome to your astrology podcast. Well, it's not a podcast, but I'm using a podcast mic because, of course, we are serving. We're always serving here, and this is a special segment that I have dedicated for the month of September that I added in my schedule. Okay. so, just a brief introduction. I'm pretty sure you're watching me right now and you are asking yourself, what have you gotten yourself into? Well, welcome to this segment of this channel where it's dedicated for astrology. Now, I do practice Vedic sidereal astrology. I will be discussing with you guys the a specific timing, not based on how do you call this on your sign. I'm gonna do that individual sign, but this is like what to expect in general. Okay, key key moments and key we call this like significant transit um during the time of course. Okay, sorry about that, during the time of September. Okay, so if you're new, this is Vedic sidereal astrology. I didn't come up with Vedic sidereal Vedic astrology. I practice Jyotish. Okay. Just in case you're wondering, what is it about? The Vedas is a knowledge, 5000 BC. This is an ancient knowledge from the Vedas, given to us by the wise sages, and we use it and we practice it to enlighten us. So Jyotish is a science of light. So this is meant to enlighten us, in our times when we don't know what is out there for us. So it's a guidance. Okay, it's a form of guiding us. So but there's a whole, like we'll be here for days if I were to discuss with you guys the Vedic astrology. So anyway, just a background on that one. I would still continue to discuss different parts of the astrology in the read, but this is more of like calendar of events that we should expect this coming September. Get yourself cozy because this is a very wonderful segment that I call it Astro. I don't know yet. We'll come up with a name. We'll come up with a name. Okay. So coming in on the month of September, in the sidereal astrology, we still have the sun in Leo, of course, from the 1st to the 15th of September. Okay, so Sun in Leo gives us the energy because this is one of the luminaries. This is Surya. The energy to be seen, to be creative. This is the natural fifth house. Is a perfect time for us also to pay respect to our ancestors. The natural fifth house is our answer is a Purva Punya. Now, Leo is regal and royal. So this could be a time where we take ownership, kingship, basically, of the things that makes us happy. What does it mean? Because fifth house is happiness and the sun is our Atma. So what does it mean for you as an individual, like who is having a human experience, like soulfully? What are the soulful practices that you can do or that you're trying to connect with that brings happiness for you? So that's one of the significant time here for the sun being in Leo. Now, that is the first 2 weeks of September. Okay. And then after that, of course, it's going to be the sun will be moving to Virgo. I'll discuss that later on in another video. So we're just basically focusing first as we come into to September. Sun is in Leo. It's very important for us, again, to understand what makes you happy with your existence here as a human being. Okay. There could be a different creative ways of you trying to, let's just say, the arts. You're a writer, a painter, a musician, like those are gifts that probably like you have in practice. Gardening, cooking, you are a flutist. I don't know what is a flutist. Someone who plays the flute. So just try to center yourself back again to the child in you. And if it's about like, I've been wanting to do origami, right? I've been wanting to learn, how do you call this? How to, like, let's just say gardening or crochet, things that enriches the soul. A lot of people would campaign or would be an advocate of mental health. Here, I advocate spiritual health. I feel like, of course, it's very important for us to practice our mental health and always look into it, but our spiritual health as well. Okay? So that's one. And coming in, of course, to the month of September, we have Venus in Virgo. Okay. Now, Venus in Virgo from September 1 to the 17, it is the debilitation sign of Venus, which can bring challenges in our relationship as Venus rules romantic connection, partnership. Venus rules conveyances, which is cars. Venus rules the arts, theater, movies, all those things. Um, Venus rules the part where, how do you call this? Let's just say you're in a relationship right now and there's having some rocky, challenges. It may get heightened. So I would need you to be a little bit more patient, and could be it's best that we're conservative with our decision as far as relationship. So tranquilo, okay? Like, don't. I would put you into place. Don't make any judgment or decision when we are still, okay, being not being challenged, but Venus is, Shukra as a graha. It's working overtime. So you're working overtime, making this relationship happen, being that person for them. And I feel like they are as well, but something can get lost in the middle. Okay. So that's one that we have to be looking after is Venus is in a debilitation sign. Now, at the end of the month, Venus will move to Libra. So it's a challenging first 2 weeks, but after that, Venus will go in its own sign, which I will discuss in another podcast. Ang arte, di ba? So, be careful. Decisions with romance and relationship and business partnership could also be challenged during this time. You are going to be working harder with regards to relationship. Health, we have to do a recheck on that as well because Virgo, the natural sixth house, is about our health. Okay, you may have you may also have some miscommunication with your partner. One of the highlights, which I am very much invested in for this month, and that's why you see me, chances are in and out of YouTube, is that we are having the lunar eclipse in Pisces on the 17th or the 18th, depending where you're at. Now, this lunar eclipse, the season is going to start again. I have referred to the eclipse because majority people also watches here Western, they believe in portals. That's their practice. So think of this as the eclipse is the time where it's a portal where there is a steroid on it. Okay, good for spiritual practices, the occult, the mystic knowledge. So that's good. Okay, that's why I'm preparing for this eclipse using the Sri Yantra, meditating and contemplating, and of course, like for me, it's what I do. It's like I go on an energy where it's like, ooh, let me do my spiritual work, the esoteric side, the occult side, the mystic side. Okay, so the eclipse brings, of course, this is when the Earth, okay, gets in between the sun and the moon. Okay, so there's basically no light going into the to the moon, which means it will be darkness, right? So never a good practice to go out during that day. It's good if you can practice. How do you go? If you can fast during that day, but of course, check with your doctor if you can fast. If you cannot fast, it would be good as well to just keep sattvic diet, meaning, nothing tamasic, meat, all those things. No, you could be a vegan or a veganish. Veganish, good friend of mine, Chloe, taught me that word. It's like sometimes you're vegan, sometimes you're not. So you're veganish. Um, the part where you maintain your body pure during that time would be ideal. But I've been campaigning to everyone already that the cleanse has to start. You have, when you're coming into the cycle of eclipse, it's a new beginning for us, a letting go. It's a new phase also that we are expecting. There's going to be a specific video for that particular eclipse through the signs. But in general, spiritual work, meditation, your sadhanas, your mantras, this is the best time for that. So if you're doing any manifestation, put into calendar, the September 17 would be right on the money. So let's do that, okay? Now, Jupiter remains in Taurus for the whole month of September, okay? And Mars remains in Gemini for the whole month also of September. Mars is in Gemini. Now Mercury goes direct in Cancer. I believe I wasn't able to see where's Mercury. I don't forgot. Look at that. The day that I'm doing this is probably Mercury is going direct, and now I forgot about Mercury. But it's in Cancer and retrograde, and then it's gonna go back to Leo. So let's discuss first. Jupiter is in Taurus. Now Taurus is the natural second house. Second house is the people that support us. This is also nutrients, basically. Okay, sorry about that. When I say nutrients, this is the time where health is a big focus for everyone, as always, right? But your food intake, okay, you may be indulging a little bit sugary, guilty as charged, not sponsored. This is a very small company that I help. No, it's not. Okay. And Jupiter is sweet. Venus is sour. So you're probably indulging a little bit under your sweet tooth. So be careful on that one. I've never drank anything like this sweet in my entire life, and every day it's consuming me. Okay. And of course, it's like, preach what you got, practice what you preach. I know I'm having difficulty. So Taurus is natural second house, our savings, our family as well. So this is going to be an expansive time for people. You may be adding a member to the family. You may be incurring savings. But at the time of October, Jupiter is going to go retrograde. But as far as like Jupiter on Taurus, this is a Venus house, and Jupiter and Venus are not friends. So there could be a little bit dogmatic way of managing your finances, meaning because you're going to go by the books. There could be a dogmatic way of how you're dealing with the family. Okay, just letting you know. Okay, so that's gonna be a challenge for you as well. Meaning, it's like, oh, this is how what we should do. This is this and that because Jupiter is guru. So we may be a little bit on the extra side of like teaching people or putting our noses, okay, in our family's business. So just be careful on that one because they'll be in your business as well. But Jupiter is the planet of expansion. It's growth. This is, it's a benefic planet. It gives us hope. It gives us joy as well. So for as far as like Jupiter is Taurus, it's good as long as we're not dogmatic with how we deal with things. Okay, because remember Taurus is stubborn as a fixed sign. Sorry if you're a Taurus. When I say stubborn, it's a fixed sign. Okay, meaning it's fixed. Now Aquarius is stubborn, Scorpio is stubborn. What's a Taurus? Okay, Leo is stubborn. So kiss, it's fixed. Okay, now don't use the stubborn as a word where it's like, oh yeah, they're very hard headed. I'm just referring that as a fixed sign. Okay, once their mind is set, their mind is set. It can change in the next lifetime. So that's why it's a little bit like it's hard for us to right now. Second house also is speech, which is Taurus. The way that we say things could be in that fixed part, and we're not open. I'm not about not open to listen, but it's more. It's giving like you need to be more. How do you say this? Broaden your mind. Okay, because Jupiter is wisdom as well. Okay, so broaden your mind. Now with Mars in Gemini for the whole month, natural third house, Mercury house, Mars and Mercury is not good together, meaning Mars and Mercury is not good because Mars is an action graha, and then you have Mercury that thinks, okay, it's a choice, and Mars is like, okay, let's do this, but in a Mercury house, it's like, oh, what do I do? Let's do it now. So impatience could be something that we may be experiencing the whole month. So again, cool, calm, collected. Okay. This is the time also that we probably, for people who hasn't made that decision, we're going to make that decision. We're going to say that it's like, you know what? This is the time where I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Better not, because it's an eclipse season. Let it's 5 days prior to the 17th, okay, and 5 days after, don't make any decision. Okay, so before the 17th and then after the 17th. Now, when that happens as well, I need you to understand that the eclipse effect is good for 3 to 5 months. So conservative with our decisions and actions and choices. Okay, so that's one thing. And then you have Mars and Gemini, which is now you're saying it's like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I will, I shall, and nobody can can stop me. But did you give it enough time and thought? You understand me? Okay, because Mercury is gonna be in Leo as well. So and any graha, any planet, okay, that goes into Leo, it is believed that it gets burnt. Okay, So just be careful, meaning we might regret certain actions in this month of September because one, it is eclipse season. Okay, just in general. Okay. Okay. So this is basically what we're expecting for the month of September as a whole. I'll be creating for each one of the signs a more in-depth how it's affecting your sign, but this one right here, this will affect everyone. It's a mundane prediction as a whole, and then I will go to your each individual signs, and that's where you're going to feel like, okay, this is my direction. I've already seen what is gonna happen for majority, and now how is it gonna affect me? But please, of course, do consider your Mahadasha first, Antardasha, of course. Those two are very, very important, meaning your Antardasha is your Bukti before you even go to transit. Nearly 9 out of 10 people suffer from financial stress. This lunar eclipse that is coming is so strong that this is your chance to get out of your financial stress. Great gurus from all over the world knows about this ancient Sri Yantra that if you use it, if you want fast results, in my experience, using eclipse is the best time to manifest. And you combine the Sri Yantra, you will be so surprised. I will be performing a specific ritual with a prayer that will energize this yantra, this eclipse. Visit my website, eatreadlove.me. So yes, so that's my little thing or two that I prepared for everyone. I will make it also based on ascendant and moon sign, but as a general, those are the dates that I've mentioned. Please make sure to put it in your calendar. Okay. Now we're gonna go for your tarot. Okay. I'm gonna do it also based on your sign. It just takes me a while because of all the things that I like to put on my plate. Oh, the Lord, the Lord. Mars goes to Gemini. Tower. Boom, 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 boom. I like to turn it. Changes, Sal, changes. Okay. But it could also be temper. Okay. So previous month, Mars was in Taurus. Then, of course, Taurus was irritable. Mars in Gemini, becomes an athlete. But Mars and Mercury, they are not best friends. I believe they're enemies. So Mars is not comfortable in a mercurial house, may it be in your house or Virgo. But they like it in Virgo because it's the natural sixth house. It's a Dustana house. But as a Gemini, which is a third house of action, courage, and will, this might be the time that the Gemini will not play by the rules. Okay? So we're gonna go for it. Relationship, and then I'm gonna look into your finances as well. Let's see. Okay. It's consistent, Gemini. Very consistent. Let me just put this here. Okay, let's do that first. Alrighty. Complicated. The month comes in with feeling of like everything is going against you. Okay? The way that they talk to you, it's just like one thing after other. Family, brother and siblings, and then the relationship as well. So it's a perfect time for you to tune out. Okay, do remember, meaning just letting you know, Mars will also go retrograde later time of this year to Gemini. So it's gonna go to Cancer and then go back to you all the way to next year. This is how Mars does not play by the rules. It can stay in one zodiac for 6 months. Imagine that. Okay. Now the Eight of Cups is more of tired, like it's giving like you keep putting out the fire. Okay, because that's a tower. And like I can't solve this anymore. The relationship. Okay. It will aspect, of course, the fourth house. Mars is a fourth house aspect. Mars has an eighth house aspect. So it can bring tension at home. That's why I said I'm gonna make specific as well for each of the signs for you guys. But I feel like this is a special case. Okay, it's a special case. It feels like you're waiting for Three of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. You want your freedom. And you're running out of options here to make it work. Judgment, Five of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. I've said sorry. I've done everything by the book. Um, but the relationship is just taxing. Okay. So pressure is building. Okay. I'm seeing it here. And not overwhelmed even. It's like it's pure logic at this point on your end to break up with a person. And you didn't want this. I feel like you have contemplated on it, like, like a Gemini, meaning you're mercurial, you're smart, you're quick wit. Before you make any kind of decision, you'll be very, very sure. It's like, okay, am I doing the right thing? I'll consider this, I'll consider that. It feels like it took out the fun in your life. And, Geminis are the prince, or princess, however you want to call it. Mercury is the prince, basically. Chandra and Surya, meaning sun and moon, are the king and queen. And then Mercury is the prince. And Shukra and Brihaspati, which is Jupiter and Venus, are the advisors. And then, of course, we have Mars as a general, Rahu and Ketu as the soldiers, and army, and Saturn is the servant. So those are the I forgot what it's called in astrology. Okay, so that you understand how it operates. If you put it that way, it's easier. So where the moon is, that's where you get nurturing or you need. Where the sun is, that's where you shine actually, or king, or you take ownership. So, but right now, Mars, the general, is in the first house. So, which means for the Gemini, you're just saying here that it's time for me to take action, which I do see it here, because you have the judgment now, right? And you are very much upset. Five of Cups, right there. And you have said that you're sorry already. I'm just looking at my monitor for people who's asking, what are you looking at? It's a monitor. So I know the card is focused. You have a 10 of Wands. Look at that. Someone is moving out over here. Okay. Like, I feel like either you or you're just like, I can't stay here. I need to find my space first, so it's quite challenging, I feel. Entering, we have already K2 in the fourth house. You feel suffocated at home. It's like, can't breathe, can't breathe. You've changed your work, your career already, or there's just so many things at your work right now. It's quite confusing as well. Okay. Rahu's in Pisces. And remember, if a Graha is in the dual signs, think of it like it's all there also. It's also in Virgo. It's also in Sagittarius. It's also in Pisces. We call that Rashi Drishti, or sign aspect. So Drishti is the line of sight. So meaning the Graha, the planet, is giving sight to your home because you have a lot of energy, right? It's giving sight to your relationship because that's a seventh house, and it's giving sight also to your career. So it's giving different, let's just say, energy. Okay, and that's a tower. Time out is the Hermit here. Four of Swords is a time for healing and nurturing. Okay. Nine of Pentacles is financial independence, which you have here. You're trying. Ooh. You may be having issues with money as well. Okay. Now, if there is a problem in relationship, right, let's just say you're manifesting something. When you get your Sri Yantra, which is down there, this is the Sri Yantra, you can tell me in the notes when you check out. Besides that, this is, of course, energized by me for financial freedom, okay, abundance in life. You can tell me in the notes, Sal, this is what I'm needing of help. So this is available for pre-order. Today's the last day, just in case you don't see me, because I don't know whether, maybe tomorrow I'll be back. So that's why I'm saying it's like maybe today's the last day because it's just overlapping. Okay. So this is the actual one. The one in the website is my very own. Okay, so you're not getting that. Okay, this one. So the Sri Yantra is a mother of all yantra. I'll teach you how to use it as well. This is pre-order, which means you're not gonna get it today. Tomorrow, it's gonna be shipped after I energize it during the eclipse. You will get, of course, a wonderful protection before attraction, moonstone and obsidian, 18 karat real gold piao, right? They're very soft, very, very delicate. So be careful with that. This is free. A moonstone, of course, because it's lunar eclipse. So we got to work with the moon. For the Gemini, how important is the moon? Gemini, Cancer, Leo, right? So the in the order of the signs, moon basically is the one that is in charge of your finances. So we need this to improve our finances, family, and health as well. This is free. And you get a free, of course, jasmine incense right here. This is how bougie it is. Okay. So you will get this. Jasmine is good for attracting prosperity as well. This is all energized and this is free. And okay, this is the cash box. Okay. Now, there is no cash when you get this, of course, but I have experimented with this and tried a remedy for 5 years and it has doubled my income. That's why I'm sharing it. I'm ready to share it with you guys now. And the lovely bell. Okay. Brass bell. I love bells. I have bells everywhere, even inside my head. Okay. Okay, kayo mga nasa Pilipinas, malapit na yung Shopee. Okay. So, mag-comment dyan sa baba, Shopee please, para alam ko kung ilaan kagad yung papadala. Okay? Tsaka baka sa Lazada. Okay? Pero mag-comment na dyan, Shopee please, para bibilangin ko. Ha? Oy, pumunta na doon. Yeah, so like what I was saying, this is free shipping in the US and we ship, of course, to more than 80 countries across the globe. Okay? So, coming back to your read here, you have financial issues with the Five Pentacles and the Moon. Okay? So you will see also, Gemini, that your finances could also be fluctuating. Okay, saving wise, sometimes you will save a lot and then it's out, save a lot and it's out, So it's always like, even the relationship with your mom, with your family, it's always like waxing and waning. Good day, bad day. But everyone, of course, can experience that. But you are more heightened. Let's see. Yes, I feel like you are trying to restrict yourself right now from anything. Okay, I'm just going to put this here because I can't see the cards. From anything moving forward, this is your energy. Aura, meaning you're restricting yourself from, it's like, you know what? I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to do that. It's a no, no, no. Okay? I don't know what you're focusing on. See? You have a chariot, which is you're moving forward in life. We love that. And you're focusing on your health, which is good, and your money. You're ignoring the situation, though. If it's going to work, it will. This is what you're saying. But definitely this here, Three of Swords. Can I give what do you call this? A message to Gemini without being hated. Okay, because who wants to have any relationship broken? But I'm just gonna give you a heads up, a warning, because even Mars goes to the second house, which is a speech or how we say things. Third house is speech as well, which is for you, Leo. Okay. When it goes back in retrograde to the Gemini, I feel like this is when it's brewing. So it's brewing now, September, all the way to next year until February. Forewarned is forearmed. This is what they say, right? So I'm not here to deliver the bad news. I'm here to help you plan through it. That's why I practice Jyotish, right? The science of light to enlighten. Now, if you're upset, it's just like, oh, it's not a good read. I'm only the messenger. Okay. But of course, with the Three of Swords, I don't want you in pain. Okay. Not at all. You have a Page of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Cups here, the High Priestess. I feel like there will be a turnaround here, but more about you. Like for some Geminis here, they really want it out. Nine of Cups, the Star card, is a wonderful energy. It's like I finally get what I wanted and I manifested is to be out. Remember earlier was a Devil card in the pre-shuffle. You see this? You're getting what you wish for. So if that's your tea, okay, well, okay, congratulations, okay, because it's divine timing at work. The World card, accomplishment. You wanted out because you were stressed. There's a new person, Ace of Cups. I can't see much in the finances though, Gemini. These are all heavily invested in relationship. Okay? I can try with a different deck for finances. Let me see. Three of Pentacles, work, project that you're building. Lot of energy and effort. Okay. You're emotionally stuck with regards to your person, and there's a constant argument there. You're waiting for finances to improve. Seven of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. I see that. And it will with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay? So here, from what I'm seeing, is that you're asking, I don't know, Five Cups with the Hangman right here, begging, like, it's like, I don't want to deal with this right now. It's like, I need to focus my energy at work with finances because you're about to get a big offer as well. Pay raise, a loan, the Ace of Pentacles is a down payment, a big purchase. You're waiting for the Seven of Pentacles is you're already invested. Okay, that's the Ace of Pentacles. Very, very much for the Ace of Pentacles invested. Okay. And now it's coming to fruition. With work, all your efforts are being seen. Okay. I'm going to get your oracle here. And I also have this remedy that I want to share with everyone that if you can practice for 30 days, okay, it can definitely help you. Okay. How do you say this? It can definitely help you manifest and attract money in your life. But you have to do it 30 days straight. I will share it with you in a little while, a remedy. Okay. Oh, well, look at that. That's very Gemini. You have what we call a thinker. Okay. So this is a month where, see, I told you, strategize, ponder, rethink before you take action. Okay. Now, let me share with you the wonderful remedy on how to attract. Welcome to this powerful meditation for manifesting your deepest desires. As you journey inward, allow yourself to align with the universe's abundant energy, opening the door to endless possibilities. As you journey inward, focus your gaze on the Sri Yantra, allowing its sacred geometry to guide your intentions. Breathe deeply through your nose and exhale through your mouth, visualizing your desires flowing into reality with each breath. Let the energy of the Sri Yantra amplify your manifestations as you attract the wealth, love, and success you deserve. Namaste.